just left Noble, back in my dojo, channel like Aura, got the whole Roku, been big dog from the Tether Road, told you, wait, don't even know you, step right, I'm a long trip, blick at my VIP, snicker my, won't break, won't miss, rich took his chick, I know, we talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist, in the gym every day, I'm gonna miss, some of daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit, I got it, tryna slow down my motion, it's written, you cannot control this, you gonna blow it, them, they not important, me, I'm the one goated, 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 tryna slow down my motion, it's written, you cannot control this, you gonna blow it, them, they not important, me, I'm the one goated, 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 just don't touch me, you're ugly, just don't touch me, you're ugly, bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy, I can't touch this girl, she musty, bro, you flexing on IG, people like you, disgust me, just don't touch me, you're ugly, just don't touch me, you're ugly, these women love me, bro, they tryna me, that's the wrong way, me back, yeah buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky, little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a I'm in an S5 facing cuffy, cause can't name that gotta burn me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion, it's written, you cannot control this, you gonna blow it, them, they not important, I'm the one goated, me, I'm the one goated, me, I'm the one goated, me, I'm the one goated, tryna slow down my motion, it's written, you cannot control this, you gonna blow it, them, they not important, me, I'm the one goated, me, I'm the one goated, me, I'm the one goated, me, I'm the one goated.
Like damn, why I get a like yarn, I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like why, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf from the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like goat. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it. And I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in the set of dying them streets to the boy alley hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got real young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mine, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony out grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you live with no spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep, everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops, wonder where I been, I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now, where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly, with a watch 250 and a so silly. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rat. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. Where you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got spit when the light got turned. Got a dog crack when the boy won't learn. Big racked up shorty when the block gets shurned. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. And I love my but I ain't them nerd like damn. Why pie get like yarn?
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Willis now off of play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 5. Play action. Willis. Flushed out right. Finding Walker complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the 2 of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pick. Into the red zone, 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Oh, my, you know that's one that he'll want to have back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat out missed.
Willis. Over the middle, complete. It's White. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They go play action with Willis. Rolling to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Rachaad White His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start by running the option to the right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. He's going to keep this again. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Go forward. Taylor tight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. On the return, here's Agnew. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Cowboys at 6-3 on the year, and they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He'll get that out to the flat to White. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Willis looks to pass it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. Running out of the gun with White. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Shotgun snap to Willis. They'll roll him out right. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now back to the ground game with White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rashad White with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Prater for the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And they'll run the option to start the drive. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Here's Herbert. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Malik Harrison in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Home to right. 21. Go.
Herbert now. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now it's Herbert. Now get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Wiggles free. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one him before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ram. Go.
In motion goes the tight end.
Ray. Go. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Hey, Kaplan. 59. Ready?
From the gun, Herbert on third down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jalen Hyatt with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make our score 14-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Throwing on second and long. Willis. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. Here's 3rd and 7. They go play action with Willis. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Now a give, right side, Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Herbert. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs from 13 yards out. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
To throw, here's Willis. Here's White. They set up the screen. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Willis. Eluding the pressure right.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. 0 fear from his side, though. Never down for a second. They pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Got it. Ready? 18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
To throw, here's Willis. He completes it right side to White. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to throw, Willis. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
19 tight. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them, because they're really outside of field goal range now, right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Crowd right.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 3rd down and 1.
Let's go. 5-9. Let's go. Ray.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal.
Right.
They snap it to Herbert. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Now from the gun, here's Willis. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Man in motion is Agnew.
60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Go.
Last play of the half. Here's Willis. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cortland Sutton as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Extra point good by Prater. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. Baylor Tigers, Baylor Tigers. Hey, Ram, Ram, Ram. Ready.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Go, go. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
59, 59. Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. Hey, go Orange, 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 Orange. Go.
On 4th down, Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
12, 12. Set.
Herbert. And Diggs has it. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Herbert back to the air.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here's Herbert. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. 59. In motion, the tight end.
Go. Hey, Ray. Hold me quick strike. 21.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired. In hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea.
Yeah.
And once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Man in motion is Agnew. Here's Willis. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run here with Swift. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Ray.
Herbert now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's Herbert.
Hyatt there to grab it.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
Hey, Ram.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Let's go. Hey, Kappa. 59. Hey, go Lion.
Now it's Herbert. Touchdown, Texans. Jalen Hyatt with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They go play action with Willis. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Here's 2nd and 10. They will run with White out of the shotgun. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now Willis to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 1st down, here's White. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 68 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Willis looks to pass it here. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. White will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Prater for the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's got room. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Once again, it's Swift. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
That play over before it got anywhere thanks to Christian Wilkins.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Let's go. 21. 5-9. Let's go, man. Hey, Ray.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. That is caught. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
21. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ram. Go.
Back to throw. Herbert. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Willis. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
On the ball now. On the ball. Cowboy 80. 18.
To throw, here's Willis.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Willis now at play action. Finding Walker. Walker complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Here's White.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here now, 2nd and goal. White will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Herbert. They'll get this complete to Collins.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Here's 2nd down.
Set. Go. Hey, Kappa. 59. Hey, go Lion. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Herbert. Hyatt able to make the catch downfield. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well.
Home trips right. Baylor Tiger. 12. Crowd run. Let's go. 5-9. Green Hunt.
Herbert going to throw. Short throw to Smith. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Now second down and a few inches.
Hey, Ray. Set. 380. You're out.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Here's 1st and 10.
And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. This to put an end to a wild Monday night. And Myers winds up yanking it. This is no good. Wide to the left, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
They run straight ahead here with White. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Texans will have the first opportunity here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
5-9, 5-9. Go.
First throw in overtime for Herbert. And that is incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
Let's go. Ray. Set.
They snap it to Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Baylor tight.
Quick throw to Collins. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
And we're always looking for that elusive term momentum, aren't we? And I think they're building it with the back-to-back completions. Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws, get it to their playmakers, and see what happens.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and a yard. A handoff, Swift running to the left.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking,
and he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. 3rd and 12.
Go. Hey, Kappa.
Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
One more time with Swift. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. And now 4th down. What do you do?
And after being stuffed on that play, it puts a little doubt in the minds of a head coach who has the football, I'm sure. Do we go for it here, or do we take the 3 points and continue to play on? Because you know he wants to get in the end zone. That ends the game. But I've been on the defensive side before. They've got to be energized right now and almost challenging them to go for it because they've got to be confident.
So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, and I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because now they know with a 3-point lead, they can afford to give that up because you just keep playing, right? The overtime gets extended. But if you give up the touchdown, it's game over. So on offense, every play you make, you've got to try and get just a little bit more out of each one in order to try and get to the end zone, because they're going to play everyone back, keep everything in front.
Flushed out right.
And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Like damn, why I get a like Aaron, I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like white, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills to the 2K lick. I ain't even go pro, got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like go. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it and I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank.